you can really like see my little diamonds on my eyes. I've been laying down and it's dark in here and it's gonna stay dark in here because I have a horrible headache. Guys, it should be illegal. I just had to stop playing Stardew because it should be fucking illegal when you cut down a tree and the shit falling off of it falls into the water or like behind the fence or like up on a hill where you can't get it and you need the shit for like ingredients or like money and you can't get it and you can't, like, there's no fucking way to get to it. I don't understand them putting the trees on like the little islands and stuff with the bridge to them, like the random ones, because bitch, like, you know, when I cut that shit down, it's most of it, if not all of it's gonna fall into the fucking water and I'm wasting my energy, like literally to cut it down. Like, what the hell are you doing? Petition, no more having shit fall where you can't reach it in Stardew Valley 2024. That's my stance. Also, I'm like super depressed. I've been sitting in my room in the dark for days and basically only getting up if my kids need or want something and to occasionally vlog. I gotta tell you guys, and this may be me just trying to make excuses, I gotta tell you, I sincerely believe that it's because of just like the sudden cutoff of my birth control. I was using it for hormones and because I have horrible PMDD. Like terrible fucking PMS, like 2.5 to 3 weeks out of the month. And depression is a really big part of PMS for me. It's killing me because I am getting every single symptom of being on your period, yet I am not starting. My face is breaking out. I have cramps. I'm very tired. I'm very bloated. I have like an increased appetite, but nothing's happening. And it's like driving me nuts. And before anybody's like, oh my God, you're probably pregnant, my tubes are tied. Like, trust me, I'm not. It's just, this is the way that it is if I don't have birth control, and it's driving me nuts. Like, I literally feel like I have melted into my fucking mattress. If I were like 20 years older, I would have bed sores by now, and I'm really over it. Like, genuinely, I'm really over it. And maybe I'm making excuses or whatever, but I think it's from like the sudden cutoff of my birth control. And my body just kind of out here swimming, trying to do the best that it can, and it can't do very good. Like, the thing about it is that it fucking can't. It's 8:45, and there's like no reason for me to be awake right now, other than the fact that I just am desperate to feel productive. I am just desperate to not feel like I'm wasting the day. Everything in me just wants to go back to bed. I know that somebody has to relate to this because I don't have original experiences. I feel like I'm addicted to my bed. I feel like a physical and mental ache for my bed at all times. I'm depressed. I feel like that all the time though, and I always have my whole life. I've always spent a lot of time in bed, and that is just literally the only place I want to be right now. I'm trying to kind of just feel productive a little bit because I know that that will help me in terms of like feeling better. I know that that will help me. I think that for Mother's Day, by the way, I took razors to my eyebrows and they just look so much better. Like, I know they're way thinner and how the fuck is that possible? But like, I just think they look better. I just think they look better even though they're thinner. I just think they look better. Anyways, and I thought that they looked really cute yesterday when I drew them on. I thought that they looked really cute because I didn't have the obstacle of like going over the crazy like whatever, the little sparse hairs at the end that like dictate whether or not my eyebrows are gonna look good or not. There's a lot of things that do. Mostly it's me and I suck at everything. Anyways, I wanna sit here and look through some of my books because I think for Mother's Day, what I really would like is a tattoo. And the thing about me is the way that I pick my tattoos is by like, if I can't get it out of my head, you know what I mean? Like, if it's something that I cannot stop thinking about, then that's where I decide, okay, I need a tattoo. Now, don't talk to 16-year-old me and ask her if that's how we pick our tattoos, because absolutely not. The amount of tattoos that I have on me that were like shitty last minute decisions that I made when I was a teenager, I wish that they were like precious to me. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I gave a shit about them, but I don't. Like, in fact, it kind of like pisses me off. It's one of those things where people are like, oh my God, I love your tattoos. And I'm like, get a little closer. Check a little closer. You're looking at quantity here, not quality. I have tattoos that were done on me with an electric toothbrush and a guitar string. And they're still fucking there. Not to encourage anybody, don't do that. The majority of my tattoos were done by kitchen wizards. What can you say? I was a fucking punk kid. I was a punk kid doing punk kid things, including putting myself in situations to get hepatitis and other things. I don't know how I got out of it. Fine. I don't. I grabbed my Tomie book because there's two different things in here that keep being stuck in my head. I think I said last year, I may not have said it on here, but I definitely said it to Epps, that I wanted to get a Tomie tattoo. I thought that I marked them, but I flipped through these so much it probably fell out. This thing is so damn big. But there's two different things in here. I think one is closer to the back, that are stuck in my head. Ooh, I know that's close, but that's not it. That I am greatly considering getting tattooed on me. If I don't do it now for like Mother's Day, which is on the 12th in the US, if I don't do it now, I'll do it later. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't get one, I'll get the other later. I just know that I have it stuck in my head. Like the two ones. Hold on, let me find them. Okay, I found one. I either want to get this one, and then there's another one of her eyes that I have stuck. I need to mark this some way without damaging my book. I really like this one. I'm actually having trouble finding the one that's been burned in my brain the longest, and I don't know why. I've flipped through this thing like 7 times, and I'm trying to remember which specific like story it's in, and I can't right now. I also like this one and this one. Wait, did I point out this one yet? This one, it's just taking me forever to do this because I'm moving very slowly, so I'm losing track. This is also another little fucker I'd like to get. Good-looking people are psychotic. And isn't that just the way that it fucking goes? I would really like to get a Soichi tattoo as well, and then something from Uzumaki. I just have to go through, like, I have these two in my head, like, burned in there that I want. I just have to go through and find them. Guys, I'm moving like a fucking sloth right now. It's so bad. What time is it? Oh my God, it's 9:20. It took me, I sat down to do this at 9:15, and now it's 9:20. It took me that long. My caffeine isn't helping me, and I'm not very happy about it at all, but I am excited that the Dollar General, or not the Dollar General, the Dollar Tree got more G Fuel of the kind that I like. That's a good thing that happened. We can mark that up on the good things that have happened in life. Did I tell you guys, I was talking to my therapist the other day, like kind of venting my frustrations with my lung doctor, because I saw her, like, I found out everything, well, I thought everything that's wrong with my lungs almost a month ago. Almost a month ago, because it was at the beginning of the month, and the month is almost over. The month is over officially on Wednesday. I was kind of venting my frustrations. I was like, listen, she gave me 2 different inhalers, and I take Mucinex and I take Allegra every day, and she prescribed me a nebulizer, but she didn't give me any medicine, and I don't understand that. Like, why did I pay for a nebulizer if I can't use it? I don't even know, you know, what is going on with it. And he was like, to be honest with you, because I was also equally confused. Like, I haven't seen you. I'm supposed to see her in every 2 months. Like, I haven't seen her in weeks. Like, I haven't seen you in weeks. nobody's called me back, nobody's emailed me back, nobody's reaching out to me, and suddenly I'm having to do a pulse ox test. And he was telling me the whole thing with the nebulizer and everything, it's probably my insurance. It's probably my insurance. He told me that he has sleep apnea, and from the time that his doctor suspected it to the time that he was tested and all of that, got the ball rolling with it, it took a month, which we're on the month mark. It took a month because of his insurance. And it's like, well, I wish that she wouldn't have prescribed me the nebulizer until I got to use it. Because I hate knowing that I have it and I can't use it. I hate it. I hate knowing that I have it and I can't use it. I hate that I spent the money on it and I can't use it. You know what I mean? Like, I hate that. But I am very frustrated with the fact that, like, I did that at-home test. Like, I just had to wear the pulse ox thing in my sleep. What was it, like Thursday? They dropped it off, and I think I did it on Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, they dropped it off Wednesday. They picked it up Thursday, and I was hoping to hear something either Thursday evening or Friday. And I haven't heard anything, and I'm, like, terrified that they're not going to tell me anything until my next appointment, and that's not for another month. Like, I'm terrified of that because I love my lung doctor. When she's in front of me face to face, I adore her. But outside of being in front of her where she can see you, there's no communication, and that frustrates the shit out of me. Yeah, like, I don't know. I can tell you, though, that I do not like that yesterday when I was sleeping, my oxygen got so low. Your Fitbit tracks your oxygen while you're sleeping because it tracks your heart rate while you're sleeping. And it got so low while I was asleep, the bottom of the chart was just flat. There was nowhere else for the thing to go. It was just like I got nothing for it. That's a little scary to me. That's a kind of, maybe we should get the lead out on this level scary. You know what I mean? I'm talking really slow because my brain is moving really slow. Like, I feel like there's sludge in my mind, but I also know that I need to eat something. And I'm tired. And my fucking caffeine receptors are so beaten down that they just don't work anymore. So it doesn't matter if I drink 900 milligrams of caffeine. It's not going to wake my ass up. But I have two stressors in my life right now. My niece's birthday party is tomorrow. And I'm trying to think of whether or not I'm going to go. That sounds awful. It does. But with me getting dizzy the other day, Epps has to work tomorrow, so he can't drive me. But with me getting dizzy in the shower and bapping my head off of the shower wall, not really sure I should be driving. And then also, my cousin has a wedding in 2 weeks. And Epps and I are invited. And here's the thing. What the fuck is cocktail attire? What is cocktail attire? I don't own cocktail attire. What is cocktail attire? He is so mean to her all the time. Like, he is so mean to her all the time. Like, that's his kid. That's his daughter. And he's so mean to her constantly. It's driving me nuts. It honestly makes me want to MC Command Center, like, off his ass. Have him die by a swarm of flies. Because I'm fucking over it. Like, what if we just rip the Band-Aid off instead of allowing our son to be traumatized? She has no sentiment about her dad whatsoever. That's crazy. Like, she has no sentiment about him whatsoever. What's that I said earlier about attractive people being assholes? Here we are, giving a great example. I think he's the only time I've ever seen a randomly generated sim not look nightmarish. Every single one of her, whatever these are, boyfriends, I don't know. Every single one of them was expecting an invite to prom from her, and she apparently was expecting an invite to the prom from, bitch, you're a fucking high school dropout. You are not even in high school. We dropped out on day one. We are focusing on being famous. They're all pissed. And she's pissed at them, and I don't know why. Where are you gonna go to prom? The fucking YMCA? She apologized to Izzy, and Izzy accepted her apology. But she's still mad at him for not inviting her. Like, what the fuck? Couple things. Looking very Chicken Little-esque. I was thinking that when I was watching back the footage of me talking on my bed. I was like, bitch, you look like Chicken Little today. That's fine. Looking like Chicken Little is very normal on this shit show. Guys, I want to go on a date with my husband tonight. I want to do makeup and go on a date. But I gotta tell you, I'm feeling like completely and totally uninspired. Like kind of like writer's block, but with makeup. Oh my God. I was like, why is my bookshelf so empty? It's because all of my books are on the bed. Not all of them, obviously, but a lot of. Peep the packets of Crystal Light that were hidden behind there. I fucking need those. What the hell? Anyways, I'm feeling like extremely uninspired. And yes, my shirt does have the word fuck on it. I'm feeling very, very uninspired to do anything. Like makeup wise, like yesterday I was like so gung-ho. Is that the word? Gung-ho? Gung-ho? To do e-girl makeup. Because, you know, it's much like clean girl makeup. I don't really understand it. I want to, but I don't understand it. Because sometimes it's like very like borderline what I think clean girl makeup is. And sometimes it's like super extreme. And I don't understand because I need a black and white answer. And I sat down yesterday and I kind of tried to do my like own little spin on it. And it was a disaster. It was a disaster. After, you know, I think the first 20 minutes, I gave up and just did whatever I wanted to do. Also, I put a ring in my septum because I didn't know if it was open anymore. It is. It's funny how your body just kind of picks and chooses what it's gonna have overgrow and what it won't. I am thinking about just sitting here and like doing some makeup mechanically and just whatever happens, happens. Not thinking too much on it. I think that will be the thing that like gets me in trouble, is thinking too much about it. I'm kind of thinking like new metal makeup or like something like soft and pastel. Too extreme. I don't know though. I'm thinking about not thinking about it, putting in some headphones and just fucking doing it, because if I think too much, I'm just gonna end up laying back down. I'm Googling 2000s alt makeup, even though I lived through it. It was so simple back then. It really, really was. I like doing videos where I do like inspiration from like alternative characters and stuff that I loved when I was a kid. But the makeup is so simple. Like back then it was just like a lot of eye makeup and like nothing on your lips or like a red or a purple. And then I see like people's interpretations, people that like, I'm not being like that girl. I'm not like being like a bitch or whatever, but like people that weren't, a lot of them alive during that time, like their interpretation of what it was like. And it's so off. It's not even funny. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going for. Just erase everything that I just said. I think I'm just going to sit here and go for it. And then whatever happens, happens. And we're just going to have to work with the scraps of shit around my eyes. All right, this is what I came up with. Not a fan of my wig right now. Listen, I had a moment after I got done doing my makeup. I was burning the fuck up the entire time. I had a moment when I went to put my wig on where I was like, hey, stupid, you could have had the AC on this entire time. Nobody's going to be able to hear it. You're not talking. If you're going to be stupid, you better be tough. Anyways, I think I'm done with my makeup and I'm just going to sit here and listen to music and probably charge up my phone a little bit before Epps gets off of work, which, by the way, is not for 5 more hours. That's just enough time for me to nap and destroy my makeup. That's just enough time for me to nap and wake up without an eyebrow and missing an eyelash. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm also thinking about cutting my wig. I'm thinking about saying fuck it and just chopping my wig. And also, I can't remember what else I had to say. My eyes look bloodshot. Oh! They look really bloodshot. I don't know why. Is it just the lighting? I have 2 ring lights on instead of 1. I wonder if that's why. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to put me doing my makeup at the end of this video if you want to watch it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I'm going to put it in there sped up with music. You know how it is. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.